Hello War of the Visions newbies, this is Suspect Amy, and I'm here to do a quick video trying to answer the question, how long does it take to slow build units now in 2024? If you're new to War of the Visions, you may be asking, slow build? What are you talking about? This will definitely be a foreign concept to other gacha gamers. In games like Epic 7, this is how you feel when you pull your favorite hero from the gacha.
That was very exciting.
How good did that feel?
Good, didn't it? It's very exciting.
Yes! Very exciting!
In that game, it literally takes you around 15 minutes to max out and start using that hero in endgame content. It's mind-bogglingly painless and one of the best qualities of Epic 7. I think many other games are similar to this, where there's a high cost to pulling the unit, but a relatively low cost to building the unit once you have them. In War of the Visions, however, this is the feeling you get when you pull your favorite hero. This is because it takes weeks to convert this character into anything remotely usable. It may even take months if you pull them off banner. This is probably the only gacha game with a high cost to pull the hero, and an even higher cost to build them. The key ingredient when it comes to slow building a unit is their shards. Pretty much everything else can be either farmed or gathered as part of timely rewards. I actually made a video back in October 2021 on the whole slow building subject.
Shop, but then you're back to 4 shards per day. Around 45 days later, hooray, she's finished! I've EX'd Charlotte in just under 6 months.
Wow, 6 months is a long time to build a unit, but a lot has changed since then. Characters can get to 140 now, and the game added some extra places to get shards, like log and metals. I also didn't factor in the weekly elemental shop at all, because I was trying to keep it viz-free, but this makes such a huge difference that it needs to be included. We'll take another look at this in this video to see if Gumi made this an overall better experience since 2021. Okay, let's lay out some ground rules first. I know you can reincarnate a hero like 83 times or something to get them fully maxed out, but to try and factor that into this calculation is just silly. However, I do think that there's a decent power jump in your first Transcendence, so for the purpose of this video, we'll consider a hero maxed when they hit EX 140. Also, I'd like to only consider off-banner, non-limited URs here. These make up probably 90% of the heroes you get in your pulls and may want to slow build. We'll start at the beginning. You do some random summons, a shiny new UR arrives that you weren't expecting, and you think to yourself, hey, I like Celir in the story. I want to level her up and start using her in late game content. Okay, let's see what we can do here. For starters, we'll give her 100 shards from the Soul Star area of the Mog Shop. We'll awaken her, level her up, and clear her character and hard quests for another easy 20 shards. That's 120 shards so far. Now what? We still need another 480 shards just to level this character to 99. Well, here's where you set up your regular shard gathering routine. Every 3 days, you get 5 shards from the Login Metal Mog Shop. You also set her up in the barracks for 2 shards per day. Then you add her hard quest to your daily farm, and that's another 2 shards per day. Once a week, you can also buy 50 shards from the Elemental Shop for 2,500 viz. Should we count Chocobo farming? Technically, you can burn expedition tickets to try and fetch a few more shards each day, but this is really unreliable, especially if your hero is cost 100. For the sake of this video, we'll skip counting anything from Chocobo. Okay, given these numbers, how many days does it take to get her to level 99? 37 days. Let me be clear, everything I've outlined is the best case scenario where you never miss a day of farming, and you never let your guild barracks run out of food. You also can't miss the weekly elemental shop. So what's next? Well, once she's 99, her shards turn into mind spheres, and the Soul Metal Mog Shop opens up for her. This could mean an extra 200 mind spheres. The cost is over 1,000 soul medals. You may be saying, I'm new, I don't have 1,000 soul medals. You don't actually need 1,000 up front. You can accumulate and spend these little by little over weeks, which I've been able to do on my new account. In the end, you'll want to stop at 200 Mind Spheres since their cost goes up the more you buy. To get to level 120, you still need another 200 Mind Spheres, and here we're back to the farming routine. How many more days of farming is this? 14 days. You have an EX120 unit now, which is pretty usable in most content, but we want those sweet bonuses from EX140, and you only need 120 more Mind Spheres to get there. If you're a veteran, you have these transcendent Mind Spheres that you can burn instead of the unit ones, but I don't want to assume everyone has these. So let's factor in 12 more days of farming. And there we have it. After 22,500 viz and 63 days of sweat and tears, you are the proud owner of an EX140 Sweetheart Salier. Of course, there's some factors I didn't cover. On the plus side, the game does seem to hand out UR shard summon tickets sometimes, and this seems to be happening a bit more often these days. A notable downside to slow building is that this 63-day effort requires being focused on a single hero. It's not like you can slow build 20 heroes at the same time with these methods. You can probably pull this off with maybe 2 or 3 heroes simultaneously, but anything more than that will tax your soul stars and soul medals too much. Anyways, what do you guys think about slow building in War of the Visions? Did I miss anything when it comes to getting shards? I'd love to hear from you in the comments. That's all I have today. Thanks for watching my video. Bye, everyone.